For our sequence today, begin in mountain pose with your feet together and drawing your shoulders back. And let's come into a tree pose, turning the right foot out to the side, and you can bring the foot either below or above the knee, whatever's more comfortable for you. Make sure you're pressing the foot and the leg both into each other and bring your hands to center. Once you're stable there, then you can reach the arms up towards the sky. You can keep your hands at shoulder distance or even take the arms out wider if it feels more comfortable for you and if it helps you stay more stable in your pose. Try not to let yourself sink into that standing leg. You really want to lengthen through your leg. Don't let your toes grip. So you really want to have soft toes here. And take another breath, and then with an exhale, bring your hands back to center and take your foot to the mat. Circle the standing ankle around if you like, and then turn that left foot, placing the foot either below or above the knee once again. Find length through both sides of your body, and when you're ready, reach the arms straight up towards the sky, once again keeping your hands at shoulder distance. And find that stability in your pose, letting yourself lengthen and not sinking into the right hip. Take another breath or two here, trying to avoid gripping the toes and really feeling the ball mount of the foot and the heel pressing down into the ground. So that's what helps you to stay a little more stable, just finding that grounding. As you exhale, bring your foot back down to the mat. Inhale, the arms reach up, and exhale, fold forward. Take your 2 fingers and thumb and see if you're able to grab onto the big toes. Bend the elbows to the side and let your spine lengthen towards the ground. Bend your knees if you need to. If you can't quite get to the toes, it's okay to have the knees slightly bent. With your inhale, begin to roll yourself up slowly and come back to stand. Bend the right knee and bring the right hand towards that right knee, grabbing onto the front of the knee. Flex the foot and begin to take the right leg out towards the right side, extending, maybe grabbing on underneath the knee and extend through your left arm as well. From there, if you're able to reach the right leg out to the side, go ahead and do that and see if you can reach for the big toe without leaning into the leg. Once you're there, turn your head and look to your left side, trying to stay balanced in your pose. If it's difficult to turn your head, then just keep looking straight ahead and stay balanced there. Bend the knee and return the foot back to the ground. Let's switch sides, bending the left leg and taking your left hand to the front of the left knee. Begin to open out through that left knee and take your left hand underneath, holding on right below the knee as you extend through the right arm. Take your left leg out to the side, and if you're able to reach for that big toe, go ahead. Turn to look towards your right side if it doesn't throw you off balance, but if it does, remember, just look forward. Bring your knee to center and lower the foot to the ground. Take your feet to hip distance, inhale the arms up and fold forward as we take it to gorilla. Take your palms underneath the feet, bringing the toes by your wrist and folding over your legs. You can bend the elbows and just let your spine lengthen towards the ground. And once your elbows are bending, you may want to scoop them in so that the elbows face towards the knees, so that really stretches out the wrist a little bit more. Release the hands to the floor and inhale to roll yourself back up to stand. And let's come into one more pose here. We're taking eagle. Extend the arms forward and cross the right arm over the left, lifting the elbows to shoulder height. When you're ready, bend the knees and cross the left leg over the right. Now you can rest the foot on the ground. You can take the foot to the outside of your standing leg, or you can wrap the foot around if it's possible for you. Keep your spine nice and long and take another few breaths, just being present, finding balance and feeling how your ankle's trying to keep you stable. So work with the ankle. Exhale, release the pose, circle the shoulders back, and let's try that on the other side, crossing the left arm over the right this time. Once again, bend the knees, and this time cross the right leg over the left, resting the foot on the ground outside of the standing leg or wrapping the foot around. And stay here for a couple of breaths, just feeling the strength in your leg as you balance yourself. And then begin to come out of your pose, unwinding the arms and unwinding the legs. Come back to stand, circle the shoulders back once again. Inhale, the arms reach, and exhale as you fold. This time grab onto opposite elbows, letting your head release between the arms. Let the spine lengthen towards the earth, and let your body relax. After a few breaths, take your hands to the floor and slowly roll yourself back up to stand, finishing the sequence.